Hey guys, I'm coming with a quick video. Hold on, my charger's in the way. Y'all don't mind my desk. I see a lot of people ask, how do they keep up with your orders? I made me an order book. As you see, it gets used quite a bit. I put my logo on there and I put order book. It was really pretty when I got when I started it, when I did it. I used my cinch machine to make this, of course, to make the spiral bound and everything. The materials that I used I'll link below, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and make me another one. I'm not finished with this one, but as you can see, like I said, it got beat up. This just tape stuck to it, and then when tape sticks to it, it peels off, peels the color off, and I'm moving and working and I'm using it. So it is what it is when you make it. To make this, I ordered glossy adhesive photo paper. One of the most miraculous things I ever found. Then I ordered some 8.5 by 11 white chipboard to give it that strong feel. But this is again, I get it to focus. This is sticker paper. Glossy photo paper, and it's adhesive. I didn't even know it existed until I found it on Amazon. This is just photo paper, and then I have my online orders, and then I have little pockets to put my online orders in from my website, because I have a website. I don't have an Etsy page. I don't believe in Etsy. I may make a video later on my problems with Etsy, but everybody who's made a video about Etsy has already kind of said why they don't like Etsy. So all of those reasons are more than likely my reason. And then here go to, okay, so next here go to actual people who inbox me on Facebook and say, I want to place an order for this. And here go my shirt order forms. So it has all the necessary details and stuff in there. And then I have, let's see, can I skip to the next part? And I just, as you can see, like I said, I just keep blank sheets. Now I don't have any information on it. You can kind of see the detail I have on there. Size and colors, you know, when they paid, so on and so forth. If I have multiple shirts in one order, I will show you what I do with that. I usually write whatever shirt colors they want me to use, and then I put right here C notes, or I put C notes or whatever like that in there. And then I have the page where just regular order forms, like miscellaneous. Let me get it out the light so you can see it. Miscellaneous just orders where people order cups and stuff like that, masks and scratch off cards and stuff like that. So then I got that. So let's skip to, it's a pretty thick book. I made it thick so I don't have to make one for a while. But then you get the notes tab, and yes, I use all of these pretty beautiful afro ladies, and I actually designed this in Canva. Somebody should have told me Canva was the bomb.com like that. Oh my god, I love Canva. So as you can see, I write my notes in here. So if I have shirts, this is what they want on them, the size and whatever colors they want, and then I check it off as I go, and then I write done to let me know that I'm done. But that's how I do those, you know. And I have my list, and I take my notes, and I make sure, and then I write on there when I'm done with what I'm about to do. I'm actually finna work on this set right here. She have a specific way she want this to look. I pray to God that it turns out the way she want it to look. But this is the best part. Okay, so this is my expenses part, and honestly, I'm supposed to do this on a weekly basis. So when it gets time at the end of the month, it's easy for me to do my calculations. But as you can see, I haven't done it. So that means I gotta go back, sit down, and do it for each month. That's why it's important for you to put your dates. It's important to keep up with all of this stuff. You know, I haven't done it, but it's easy for me to go back and do. And so I write down all the things that I order, how many in the quantity, and you know, all so on and so forth. And that's for every week. If I pay out payroll, meaning my daughter, because she works for me. So if I pay out payroll, that's an expense for me, and I put down how much I paid her in payroll. And so at the end of the month, I could put what each one is. If I have any bills, internet, my equipment bill, any bills, I put that in here when they do, when I paid it, all the good stuff like that. And then I go down and I write down for each week what is my, from the sheets that I created over here, I write down what my total is, and then my total expenses for the month. And then I usually do some math down here to say your profit for the month was such and such, so I know how much my profit was for that month. But yeah, I got probably about 4 or 5 months of that in here. I think this book is supposed to be per month, but I made it so thick this time. It probably be a quarterly book. I probably could get about 3 months in here. And then the back looks like this. Like I said, you can tell it's been beat up. I use it a lot. That's how I keep up with my orders in a nice. And this book never moves from my office. When I get ready to sit down, like when somebody places an order, I actually sit down in here and I write it in here. If it's not in this book, I don't know about it. And I tell people that, because a lot of people get in my inbox all the time. It's like, oh, I told you about my order, and it's a couple of weeks ago. When I write it in this book, that means I have accepted money from somebody. If you haven't paid me and it's not in this book, I don't know you. I don't know anything about you. You could inquire. It's free to inquire all day, every day. But if you haven't paid me, I don't know you. I can't even concentrate on what you told me, because I got people who are, these expensive orders. People think, oh, well, I talked to you, you should remember what I'm talking about. No, you're one of 40 people I may talk to in one day. Besides my website, besides Facebook, Instagram, different platforms and stuff that I'm on. Google is another good place to be. Did not realize that Google is a great place to be. By the time I get finished talking to all of those people, I don't know who I talk to. So once I take your order down, I make sure to, if it's in Facebook, I write down all your information out of Facebook. So when it's time for me to go back and call you and ask you, tell you that your order is ready, that I got all the pertinent info that I need in order to do so. I'm also coming up with a job form right now. I'm working on that, an actual order form that when you inbox me and say I want to place an order, you have to fill out this order form first. That gives me your name, your phone number, your email, your address if I want to ship it, because I'm trying to get to shipping, to just complete online services and just shipping stuff and not having to meet people, because it just takes away from my day to have to coordinate to meet 4 or 5 people in town. I want all the information, and your stuff gonna show up at your front door, and you're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna pick it up. No, you weren't. You weren't gonna pick it up. I don't have time to stop and meet you. I shipped it to you. My prices are adjusted to include shipping costs. So my prices may be a little bit on the higher side, because I've already included shipping in there. So that's kind of like what I do. And like I said, I found this little lady right here, and she had on another shirt, I think, and I just added my little hashtag right there. But yeah, this is my order book, my nice little order book. On the inside, this is the way it looked when I first did it. But like I said, this is just photo paper, and photo paper I ordered off Amazon. Just I order in bulk. That's what I usually do. So I'll be more than happy to make, or if you want to place an order for an order book, one of my nice order books. I just purchased some cute ladies from Feather Style, so I'll probably make another order book out of that. If you like to make me, like for me to make you one, I'd be more than happy to do so. You can just go on my website, Creations by MK, which I'll link below, and place an order, and you send me your logo, and I'll gladly make you a book that looks exactly like mine. Like I said, it's pretty thick. It's gonna take you a minute to get through it. A minute to take all the orders and fill it up. And then again, you might be busy like me, and then it only take you a month and a half to fill it up. But it doesn't take me that long to fill up one. That's why I'm probably finna go ahead and make me another one, so I could just transition into the next one pretty easily and move on. I gotta find me something better for because these are like, what you call those things, those pockets, those little clear pockets. I gotta find me something thicker and better than these. I want something better than this. I tried folders, they were too big. So, and you see how they kind of stick out? I want everything to be flush. I want it to be nice. Nice book until I mess it up. Alright guys, I just stopped by to show you my workbook. Till next time,